Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more
soon.
I think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Try and ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Ms. St. Germain, this is a reputable program on a billion-dollar network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
Will, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head to set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Oh, awkward. All right, you're gonna sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody, we're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
that just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want, but it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? If I'm my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, you know, see what I'm all about. You know, and that's just giving everything that I got to this game. You know, not only to the team, but to this city, man. You know, it's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. You know, so I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're gonna be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the world words, but you're not gonna debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm gonna make sure next time I see him, he gonna know. He gonna know what's up.
MP,
What?
you may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
Substitution on the court
for Dallas. The Grizzlies also making a change. MV's checked in. The Mavericks have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Well, if you pull players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Josh Green's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. The pass to MP. And they double up MP. And there's Jackson on the assist by MP. Jackson's got 5 points so far. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Good on the triple. He's got 7.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Outside, Green. Doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Grizzlies now. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's a tie ball game.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Dallas's head coach and I did get a chance to talk. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. Can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wheels here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
Back to Green. And the rejection by MP. Green, it doesn't go for him. Good defense by MP. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Substitution. Tyus Jones.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. MP outside. McGee with the block. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for Luka Doncic.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Screen against MP. Stolen by McGee. Pass break, Dallas. Hardy passes to Powell. Down it goes for his third basket in his many tries. And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Memphis moving that ball around, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Dallas. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas? The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. And they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
On to Hardaway. The 10-footer. Again, the Mavericks score.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
On the wing, MP. Up and in on the layup. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Lets it go from deep, and they recover it. Powell kicks to Hardaway. They grab their own miss, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Powell. Doncic has got 10 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
MP passes to Tillman. Back to MP. Pass to Tillman. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Doncic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Down low, MP, and MP throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Passes to Hardy. And stolen by MP. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Doncic, here we go. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway, and the rejection by MP. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. And it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Clark's checked in, pass to Pop. Now, here's MP. He's covered closely. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Houston. Here's Doncic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded by Bullock.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Buries it from 3-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Grizzlies had made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Hardy passes to Pop. Doncic outside. Over to the left wing. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's MP. 11 points in the game. 4 seconds left. Can't get the layup. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
You know what time it is, man. Here comes.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Green is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Irving. Then there's Hardy. And it's Wood in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets in Houston.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant passes to MP. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Wood finds Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
First team.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now the pass to Hardy. There's Green with the 3. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. And Irving launches it from deep. And it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. McGee with the block. Puts up a 3. Dallas again missing. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Morant. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
MP dishes to Adams, and it's Morant at the elbow. And they double up MP. Here's Bane. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bane's got his first points of the night.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Passes it to McGee. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Hardy. The three. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
The lineup for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
And here's Irving. His last outing, he had 24 points. Kicks it to McGee. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Green. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bane passes to MP. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Mavericks leading. Green with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Irving. Here's Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, second
And
team
with the
foul.
offense getting right.
Substitution on the
Some
court.
good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
With the score,
Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
56.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Substitution on the
Checked
court.
in for the Mavericks. The Grizzlies also making a change. MP's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's MP. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's MP in at the small forward. And the dunk by MP.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Irving. The pass to Hardaway. Doncic kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bullock from the arc. Drops in the tray. Bullock's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And stolen by Irving. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Inside, Irving with the steal. Here's Bullock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
The D has to get Wood a little bit further off of his spot. Once he's close to that basket, man, it's pretty much over.
MP dishes to Jackson. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
MP passes to Adams. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. Here's MP.
Strong defense awareness pays off for Wood, putting good coverage on the shooter.
Out to the wing. Near the 3-point line, it's Bullock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Floats one up. Here's Jackson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Jackson's got 15 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Back to Doncic. To the inside. Bullock kicks to Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The 3 for Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 25 points.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
MP up top, guarded by Hardaway. MP dishes to Jackson. And a wide open look for MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take a different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Green comes in for Hardaway, and it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Morant missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
They kick it out to Green. Dishes it to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardy. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Bain. Back to Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
McGee, the pass to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
MP against Green. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
Yeah, that's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And you know, for
13
proof
foul.
of what Morant's done for the Memphis
At the line
franchise,
for
look at
Dallas.
the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
MP against Green. MP, no good. That shot off the mark, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. He kicks to McGee. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark. This is his first free throw of the game. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Hardy. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Bobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 1. Now here's Bullock. D right on him. From 6 feet. And that's good off the glass that time. Bullock's got 8 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Morant scanning the floor. MP against Hardaway. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Shooting for Memphis, number 11. Shooting.
Free throw good, MP. Dallas has gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And stolen by MP. For the lead, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Hardaway picks one up, and that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
Good on both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Doncic. There's the triple. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
15 foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
Hardaway.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. MP outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks leading. Floats it up for Wood. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
The drive by MP. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pass to Green. There's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Doncic. Got him with the pump fake. Shabby move right there.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Morant. MP against Hardaway. Here's MP. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. MP's got 30. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Outside, Green. Doncic against Jones. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming out. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
And he can't get the first
at the
one.
line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. 1:03 left in the third quarter. MP against Hardaway. And the dunk by MP.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Outside, Green. Doncic against Jones. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
At the line for 1.
Free throw good, MP. Here's Doncic. 28 points for him. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Bullock. Now here's Doncic. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Passes it to MP. And good that time. MP's got 37.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
All right, fans.
And it's
Substitution
checked in for Wood. MP's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. Powell, the pass to Irving. Doncic against Morant. Outside Hardaway. And he makes that one. Hardaway's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to MP. Clock at 6. Mavericks with the rebound. And there's the pass to Bullock. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Morant passes to Bing. There's the feed to MP. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hardaway. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Doncic kicks to Green. Back to Doncic. That shot no good. And Memphis the other way now. Pass to MP. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Doncic finds Irving. Back to Doncic. McGee in the high post. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Green, and he converts the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Morant. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Memphis leading by 12. Here's Bing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Wow, he got whacked.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Oh man, my shots were falling tonight, mostly because my teammates were setting me up with some great looks. We always look for the open man, and tonight it was your boy.
Do you look at yourself as a go-to player on this team?
Man, we got a whole bunch of go-to players. It all depends on who's feeling it that night.
Right.
Again, tonight, my shots were falling, man. So, we try to take it, best shots regardless of who it is.
Thanks, man.
No doubt.